kidnap them. Run. What's up guys, welcome to my channel. I am here again with another reaction video. Today we are reacting to Nuke Top 5 and this is, check this title bro, Top 10 Ghost video is so scary I had to have an emergency surgery. I had to have emergency surgery bro. Fuck, that's the most craziest title I've ever seen on like a paranormal video. But guys, without further ado, let's hop right into it. Let's go.
River's Edge. Cambodian paranormal investigation team RC Fun TV2 travels to an allegedly haunted area along the bank of a river. The locals tell stories of many horrible incidents that have taken place in this small area, right at the river's edge. First, it is said that a young boy was swept away in a mudslide in this area, and sadly, he perished in the flood.
Dude, like imagine how fucking scary that must be. Even for a full-on adult, dude, but imagine for a child, bro, how scary and helpless you must feel in that kind of water, dude. Holy cow.
Another tale recounts that a man took his own life at the river's edge. And then, even more tragedy, because the graves of several children can be found here, buried along the river bank. Because this spot has such a horrible history.
Like, did they die because of the river? Like, did they drown? Or are they just buried there? I wonder.
The RC Fun TV team decides to leave offerings and prayers for any distressed spirits that might be unable to move on to the other side. And not long after leaving their offerings,
Dude, those feet just looked horrible, dude.
Paranormal investigators spot something truly terrifying.
Wait, I didn't get a fuck over. Dude, what was that? Dude, what the fuck? Dude, run. Bro's like one of the river people. He just like was sitting on the bank. He looked very like, he looked wet and he looked weird, bro. Like he didn't, I want to say he didn't look alive. There was something very off about him. And then the way he just went into, I'm assuming, the river. Very creepy.
The investigators spot what appears to be a man sitting on the edge of the river, but something is very off about the mysterious figure. The man is extremely pale and his face is unrecognizable. When the team...
It almost looks like he's a burn victim, right? His face looks that kind of, I don't even know the word, like disfigured in a way. It's like that flat, shiny, and very, very odd.
Attempts to get closer, the stranger disappears underwater, never to be seen again. The RC Fun TV team say that they might have just seen the spirit of the man that took his own life on the riverbank, or perhaps even the boy that drowned in the flood. But is it real?
Dude, that was no boy, dude. Come on.
Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
I have no idea. That was a very good one. Guys, please let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think? Do you think that was real? Do you think it was staged? I'm leaning towards very sus, bro. Like, he did, like, I think any normal person that saw someone, like, weird like that, I think would either be very freaked out and run away, or you would go and ask that person if they need help, because they clearly look like they need help, you know? They don't look normal. There's something wrong. So they did neither of that. They took the third option and just like try to investigate deeper. So maybe if you are recording things, I don't know. And why would you be recording them in the first place? That's my other question. Like, it's so weird. There's a lot of, but like, there's a lot of weirdness about it. The video itself is weird, and then the other facts of why they're recording. There's just so many things, loose ends, bro, that I can't answer. But that doesn't mean it's fake. I'm not saying guaranteed fake. Just a bit sus. Some things are sus. Some things seem very real, bro. The way that he just went into the water, I mean, any normal person could do that though too. I don't know, guys. Please let me know if you guys do have any more information on that video. If you guys know a bit more about that river or anything, because like you said, a lot of people have died. A lot of people have, done themselves there by the river. So maybe it is real. But what I do know for sure, that was not a kid, dude. That was a full-on grown adult.
Stray away. It's late in the afternoon when a CCTV camera in the city of Angol, Chile captures a teenage girl presumably walking home from school. What happens next is absolutely chilling.
This person could like just straight up knock them over or kidnap them. Run. Run. Just run. Just run.
The girl is walking down a secluded.
Bro, she is so lucky. She honestly, I don't know why they did not proceed with what they were doing. Can't really say it on TikTok. If I do, I'm probably gonna turn this into a short, so I can't say this on TikTok. But if I was in her place and they gave me a gap like that, I would have ran and gone into this person's property. I think that's the best thing to do. Because they could come back, They could have been following her for a good minute, That's normally what they do. They normally like scout you right away from the beginning, from what I've heard. But fuck, dude, she is so lucky. And I also saw he had a pew pew, and he was kind of showing the pew pew. It's a shame, bro. Imagine how scared she must be. There was a time in my life where I was almost kidnapped as a kid. I think I was 6 years old, and I was at school, bro. I was literally at school, and there was we were allowed to play like on the field during our lunchtime. I was in the first grade, and there was like this little wall. And I remember as a first grade, like right now, I'm like 6'1". At the time, I don't know how big I was, bro. Probably like 3 feet. I was probably like a little midget. But as like a little 6-year-old, the wall was to my waist. And I remember there was plants and stuff around the wall, and there was a police car pulling over a truck that was parked right there in front of us. And then I and me, two of my other friends, were like fucking interested because we're kids, bro. We've never seen something like this. We're seeing like live action police, and like as a kid, as a boy, like you love police and like you want to be a policeman or a fireman. So I was a bit intrigued, So we went to go check out this cop car that's pulling over this truck to investigate what's going on. This is so interesting, especially bored at school, and this is probably the most entertaining thing that's happened all month, bro. So we're checking this out, and the police were just finishing up with these men. I don't know what they did wrong or why the police pulled them over. Remember, there's not the traffic guards or anything, so they must have done something sus. Anyway, the police, they drive away. These guys, there's 3 of them, they see us staring at them. So there's 3 of us staring at them, and there's 3 of them. And the one guy walks up to us, and he starts going like this, like, come. He starts telling us to try and hop over the wall to come take us. And then the whole time, I'm like, Nia, no, I'm not doing that. And then he came to the wall to come like pick me up like a kid, bro. Well, obviously I was a kid. He wanted to come pick me up, and I saw him come with these arms like that, bro. And I was like, yeah, not a fuck, bro. My parents warned me to not fall for this shit, dude. But I could imagine someone else falling for it. Cause my friend wanted to go with him, because I don't know why. Maybe we were stupid. We were 6, and we bored. So maybe he just thought, no, they're cool. A lot of times it's like peer pressure. So like they think like, oh, you're not cool if you don't go with them. I was like, nah, fuck this shit, bro. And I ran straight to my teacher, snitched on them, and then they did nothing. But I can see why the cops pulled them over in the first place. Probably like trying to like human traffic or something crazy like that, bro. But shame. Imagine being in her situation, dude. Damn.
Alleyway when a silver Nissan pulls up to the teenager and a man can be seen talking to the girl with a weapon in his hand.
Yeah, that's a pew
The
pew.
girl is terrified and instinctively walks backward away from the car. When the men then back up their car to follow her, suddenly a little stray dog comes running out of nowhere and aggressively starts barking at the dangerous strangers. The little dog effectively saves the teenage
Bro, I didn't even see that. I don't know why. I was just more concerned about her. But you're right. That little dog was the hero of the story,
girl
right?
from what we can only assume would have been a horrible fate.
Damn,
The
bro.
video about the heroic little dog went viral on the internet, with many people giving praise to the stray for recognizing the threat and protecting a complete stranger
Bro, we straight up have the number plate. I'm sure we could capture these people.
from harm.
Yeah,
Now,
like, dude,
without a source, I am
it's right there. It's GTDF/5C, dude. We could arrest these people, but unfortunately, most times they steal the cars too.
fortunately don't know what happened to the little dog after it ran out of frame. But as for the footage, it just goes to show again that human beings
Dude, top tier dog rights here, dude. I would have adopted that dog on the spot. I was gonna say we're just assuming that they're trying to kidnap her, but maybe they're just trying to rob her. I don't know.
are
That is a
always
possibility.
scarier than any ghost or spirit.
But fuck, bro, she must be terrified.
Not a helping hand. This next video was posted to Facebook by Marla Teixeira Hernandez from Richmond, California. Marla says that she was rearranging some furniture in her son's bedroom and recorded a video of the room's final look to show to her daughter. But when she watches her video back, she spots something downright chilling. Marla says she was completely alone in the room when what
fuck was
appears
that?
to be a little hand can be seen moving behind her son's cabinets.
Dude, what the fuck
Even
is that?
creepier, viewers pointed out that a man's voice seems to quietly whisper, "Don't be afraid to die."
And it's not just saying it once, it's saying it continuously, like, don't be afraid to die. Continuously. What the fuck? And there's no way for anything to hide there at that spot, dude. Holy cow. Nah, dude, I'm out.
Now, Marla posted the video.
Like, realistically, if you were that kid's parents, what would you do? Because, like, now you saw this creepy hand, a thing, don't be afraid to die. Like, what are you doing? Like, do you have to move out? I wouldn't let my child, like, sleep in that room, that's for sure. But how do you know it's just in the room? There's so many questions, dude. Fuck. Dude, I'm happy that's touch wood, bro. Nothing like that's happened with me, bro.
Video to Facebook in hopes of getting any thoughts or ideas on what she might have captured. She says that other than one strange incident with a fan switch turning itself off and on in her son's room, she's never really experienced anything paranormal in the house. So what do you think this is? Before
So it was like straight up looked like dead people's fingers, bro. It had like that purple fingertip, you know, kind of to a body. Like, I'm saying this like I know this. I don't really know this, but like from movies and shit I've watched, bro. Like old dead bodies, bro. I'm sure they have like these purpley kind of fingertips, like it's almost like decaying. I think that's a dead person's hand, bro.
encounter of the third kind. The following is a very old video from the depths of the internet. Source unknown. So, a group of friends are hanging out, drinking and having a good time in the woods of Flacy, France. Suddenly, they spot what they believe to be a dog hiding behind a tree.
Vous avez vu un truc encore bouger?
Bon, toi là.
Il y a un truc là-bas?
Okay, I mean, if you're camping out in the woods and you see a dog, bro, that ain't no dog, bro. That's a wolf. That's a fucking wolf. Don't be, bro, don't be silly. Oh my god. Don't approach it. Don't approach.
J'ai trouvé ta mère.
Putain!
Putain. Il est mignon le chat.
Ouais, il est un peu gros le chat, j'aime pas ça. Ouais, je vais me barrer. Oh, non?
Bah y'a un... Oh, pédophile de gueule.
Pour éclairer, putain!
That's no dog, bro. The fuck is that? Yeah, I think, you know, like a human-like face, but not a human, bro. It's like you can see that. What the fuck?
something otherworldly can be seen moving around behind the tree.
Dude, what the fuck? How could you mistake that for a dog, dude? What the fuck? Bro, and then the way that he just threw like fire at it. I guess that's a reasonable reaction to seeing something weird like that, dude. But damn, bro. Especially to throw like a fire in the woods, like you could probably set the whole woods on fire and like get yourself engulfed and trapped. Maybe I'm overthinking this, but fuck, dude.
Something with long fingers and an unusually large skeletal head. The video.
Bro, I didn't even see the fingers. Holy shit. Dude, that was like a straight up ET. What could that be, eh? What can that be? It doesn't click in my head as anything. Like I'm thinking maybe Skinwalker, if that's even a thing.
Abruptly cuts, and what happens next remains a mystery. So could it be that the group had an encounter with an alien? Or just what is that? Let me know what you think.
Straight up an ET, dude. Extraterrestrial, my bro. Look at that thing. 3 fingers. It looks very alien-like, eh? Just chilling behind a tree.
Hunting the unknown. Paranormal investigator.
My other thing is, like, if aliens do exist and they are here, like, I'm sure the technology is so advanced that there's no way we will see them, right? How could they slack like that, dude? There's no way. Right? How can that be possible?
Alex from the YouTube channel Hunting the Unknown sets out to investigate a restaurant in England that's been abandoned for over 20 years. The owners of the restaurant are said to have abruptly fled the property after being tormented by severe paranormal activity.
Fuck.
The abandoned and broken down structure.
Shit, dude. How did they know this? Did the owner write this down on a piece of paper? Like, how the fuck did they know that? But, like, that's really shit to be driven out of your property, bro. Like, your hard-earned business. Like, your life savings goes into this building, and then you get chased away by some spirit. I don't think I would go. To be honest, I'll get like a priest or something. I'll do everything in my power to get rid of whatever the fuck is there.
Structure is located deep in the middle of the woods, and Alex is all alone as he begins his investigation in the dead of night. After setting up a motion detecting music box in the bar section of the restaurant, Alex already begins to experience strange activity.
So I've got the music box set up at the moment. Just doing a little walkthrough. Hello?
Hi! No, I'm kidding, that's me.
A static camera captures the moment a door slams by itself. But things are about to get even weirder.
I'm sure that's the wind.
Alex decides to do a spirit box session in the hopes of catching some paranormal activity.
Where are you? Can you give me a...
Just like FYI, dude, when I see doors closing, that's not good enough anymore. It's how they close. That door, they closed kind of sus. It was a very intentional bang. And it was like quick, bro. Normally when it's the wind, it kind of goes slow and then it like hits, you know? It kind of accelerates. That was like an insta close. So it's very, that's like, if there was a door that was slammed by a ghost, that could be a one.
Sign, please.
You get the fuck out, dude.
What the
Alex asks for a sign, and bottles sitting on the bar seem
There's
to
your
be
sign,
pushed
dude.
over on their own.
There's your sign.
But it's when he takes a closer look at the bottles that he captures something truly disturbing.
I don't understand how these were locked down. It's crazy, I don't understand this. I'm pretty sure this was like that. Hello?
There's a shadow figure, bro. I saw it, and it was a big one too, bro. I don't think he can see it, can he? No, he doesn't. You would be freaked the fuck out if he could. Gone. I don't know if it's still there.
I just see too much sound in there.
He did see it, dude. What? This guy's got balls of steel, bro. I would have been so gone. Like, you don't understand how far gone I would be. I would already be home. Dude, holy shit. He's like barely reacting. He's just like, oh, there was something there.
Who's that?
I saw in this one horror movie how they always said this is why white people die in ghost videos. I mean, in like horror movies. It's because we're like too brave, bro. But like too brave for our own good. Like if we hear a sound, we go and investigate that shit. Not me. I'm gone, bro. I'm not gonna investigate that shit, dude. What am I gonna do? I'm not a ghostbuster. What the fuck? Like that they always in ghosts like in well, I keep on saying ghost videos, but like in horror movies, bro, they like literally always, oh, here's something, we go investigate. Oh, there's a ghost, let's go to it. Like, oh, there's a shadow figure, let's go in the direction of the shadow. Nah, bro. Like, what are you gonna see? More shadow figure? Like, you saw it already, dude. Just nah.
Dark silhouette of a figure can be seen standing in a room right across from Alex.
I see.
Now, Alex doesn't notice the figure at first, but when he moves towards the door, he realizes that something is not quite right. He inspects the room to make sure no one is there.
Bro, he's not quite right. Just fucking ramboing it, dude. Ramboing. That comes from Casper's side, bro. I love that word, Casper. If you are watching this by any chance, shout out to you, dude. He's another ghost YouTuber, way better than me. But I love watching his videos. Just I like his sayings, bro. It's just Rambo it, and that's where I got that from, bro. He was Ramboing that shit to the max.
But he gets the unsettling feeling that he's being watched. Alex no longer feels safe in the remote building and all by himself. So
Now he doesn't feel safe.
decides to just get out of there. You can watch this entire investigation and many more spooky videos over on the YouTube channel, Hunting the Unknown.
Hunting the Unknown. You see, when it comes to like these ghost videos, I'm very ashamed. He's very underrated. Very underrated. He's literally going to these locations and he has such little views. But like GG to him, he's doing it. I must say though, when it does come to these paranormal investigators, their whole channel banks on the idea that something paranormal happens. So if there is nothing paranormally happen, you know what I mean? Paranormally, I don't know if that's a word, but you know what I mean? If there's nothing paranormal that happens, it's almost like debunks your whole channel. So you have, sometimes they fabricate it. I'm not saying they all do, but I would say 90% of them do. So it makes it very when I do see one, obviously those odds are 90-10. The odds of it obviously being fake are very high. That's just normally the case, how I do find it. But I'm not saying this is fake. That looked very legit scary. Bro, I hope it's real. That shit was crazy. Actually, I don't hope it's real. I don't know. Which is better, to know that stuff is real or not real? Who knows? I don't know.
The Thing from the Cave. Japanese paranormal investigators Gachan, Daichan, and Yasuke are contacted by one of their viewers about a bizarre picture they took in an allegedly haunted cave in Fukuoka Prefecture, Japan. The picture shows...
Bro, they got such cool names, dude. Their names sound so sick. Yasuke. They sound like anime characters. It sounds so dope.
what appears to be a woman peeking from a rock inside the caves. The location is said to be a paranormal hotspot, and many visitors claim to have seen the mysterious apparition of a lady dressed all in white. It's late at night when the clip store team carefully make their way deep underground into the cave system to search for the spot where the photo was taken.
Okay.
安介さん気をつけてね。滑るよ。
石巨大な石を下に落とすとか
やめて。
マジ膝限界でさ、なんか和式トイレでトイレした時こんな感じじゃない
If you pushed that giant rock, this would be a very different video. This would be on the news, dude. Yasuke just got crushed by a fat rock. Fuck.
ああ、わかる。
マジ
その左側どうかな
石ここやここや石あるもんね。ほら
こんな感じじゃないの？
あ、だねだね。あ、そうそうそう。
Bro, I do not do caves, especially tight caves. There's something about caves I hate, bro. I would even go into like a tunnel that's that small, but not like a rock structure, bro. I just don't trust it. I don't like the fact that at any moment something could go wrong. You know, like maybe it's like a tiny earthquake, and then the fucking cave. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
うわ気持ち悪い。
てか無理。人がだってガッちゃんそんな足とか出してんじゃん。
とにかくここですね。
The clip store team manages to find the exact location of the photo. But now, with all three members so cramped in such a tiny cave tunnel, Yasuke and Daichan decide to head back out and wait in the car.
So they're like, no, fuck
Gachan
this.
stays behind to listen and look for anything strange. Gachan has been in the dark cave for about 20 minutes when this happens.
I heard the crying, dude. I heard it. But dude, now what happens if that ghost thing comes? And then what? You're stuck in this cave and you can't even get out quick enough.
とりあえず続けるか。いや怖いな普通に。
While sitting in the dark, Gachan is a little freaked out when he suddenly hears what sounds like a woman crying from somewhere deep within the caves.
Fuck no.
Meanwhile, waiting back in the car, Yasuke and Daichan also experience something terrifying.
大ちゃん初めてやったけどどうだった？13です。
いや結構ね、やっぱなんていうかな、やっぱ寒気、まあその洞窟っていうのもあるけど、やっぱそこがすごいよね。
そうね、なんか雰囲気が違うもんねやっぱ。
ね。
うん。あとコウモリエグかったね。
ああよかったね。
いや前来た時ね全部冬眠しとったけん、上にくっついとるだけやったんやけど、今日ずっと終始飛び回りよったけんさ、マジ地獄やったね。
いや本当に。
うん。
いや結構ね過酷。
だってよもう。
Someone knocked on their door. Now, guys, pay note that they are the only ones here. So it's him and his friend, and then the other guy's in the cave. So, and they're investigating a paranormal so-called ghost has been in that cave, bro. So, there's no one to knock on the window. Shouldn't you just see the lady in white just chilling there?
やばく車揺れたよ今。
Did you see it? Someone can be seen sitting right outside the passenger seat window, just watching Daichan and Yasuke.
What?
Then there are two loud bangs, one from the back of the car and one from the front. As the camera pans back,
Bro, I didn't even notice that. It didn't like look like anyone, but when he like kind of increased the contrast and the saturation and all that stuff of that one spot, I could see it.
toward the passenger window, we can see that the creepy figure seems to have disappeared.
Wow.
But that's not all that happened that night, because early on, back in the caves, there was something else. While the clip store team are all climbing down the rocks, their viewers pointed out that something else might have been there with them. Watch again very closely.
ちょっと待ってね。
No fucking way, bro. It's like, I don't know what that is. It was like one long ass finger or something. I saw that, but because it panned so quickly, I assume maybe that was like one of the friends coming down. But now that they say it, bro, oh my god. What the fuck is that?
Someone or something can be seen moving up above them, as if following them down into the caves.
It's almost like a hand, bro. Like, just, you know, just touching it ever so slightly.
But the clip store guys don't see or hear anything.
Like a hand doing that. Like,
So could it be that they had an encounter with the strange apparition of the woman in white that haunts this area?
well,
Let me know what you think.
all I know is that one face that did not look like a woman at all, bro. But that picture, this is the picture that they're going off. Shit. Imagine someone was just like living in the cave, like this is their home, and they're like homeless, you know? Like, I'm sure because humans lived in caves for, you know, thousands of years, dude. Just saying. But I don't know, bro. That's just wild, especially the phantom knocking, the very creepy.
You can watch this entire investigation over on the YouTube channel Clip Store.
Clip Store. Okay, well, you can kind of tell that their whole entire thing is ghosts. So I must say, once again, just like the previous guy, when it comes to paranormal investigators, they're banking on the fact that there's something to investigate and that there's a ghost. So like I said, they fabricate their shit. So it makes me feel a bit skeptical. I wish there was just like, if there were just normal people, bro. Just normal bystanders just forming their little cave hike, you know?
Graveyard shift. TikTok user Veronica is working the night shift on the second floor of the Baylor Scott and White Medical Center in Rowlett, Texas. Suddenly, they start to experience something truly creepy.
Did you hear her?
Yes.
You hear her?
So guys, we have watched a video where there was a bizarre bub where something very similar happened. I don't know if this is the same video. It seems similar because of her saying, "Oh, did you hear her?" Basically, there's like a girl that's in this hospital, and it's like, bro, it's legit. It's not, I think it's legit.
So I see them over, we woke them up. We woke them up.
She probably thinks I'm her mom.
Dude, the thought of that is fucking crazy. Imagine like a child goes, attaches themselves to you because they think that you are their parent or their guardian. Isn't that fucked up? That's a horrible thought. And you just have this ghostly child following you everywhere. Ugh. That's something about that's so creepy, right?
That was you.
No, I swear to God. Was that something? Come home.
Veronica and her
Okay, so this is the same video, but I cannot hear the stuff. The other one that I watched with Bizarre Bub, the audio was a bit more clear. Here I do not hear it. But it looks like there's a bit more to it here.
workers hear the sound of someone humming or singing.
Did you hear her?
Yes.
You hear her?
I heard it. It was just like a That's all I heard. It's just a
That was you.
No, I swear to God. Was that something?
That You could tell that came from like a female voice, bro, and a young female.
Come home.
And a door opens by itself. Night shift worker Veronica explains that she believes that several ghosts haunt the Baylor Hospital, but she says that one of them, the ghost of a young girl, can often be heard laughing and singing throughout the hallways, as if trying to reach out to the staff. So is the hospital haunted by the spirit of a young girl? Let me know what you think. The mysterious mannequin. This next eerie clip.
Let me just comment on that, dude. I don't know. So the one that I watched with Bizarre Bob, the voice was way more clear, and then you were like, "Fuck, that's legit, dude." I heard that humming. There was another one where like you could hear the girl kind of like singing, with the two ladies walking. We saw that clip, but you didn't actually hear it this time. like I said, the Bizarre Bob one a bit better because you can hear it. I'm going with legit. I just don't know if it really is a ghost because you always like they're always showing the camera to the floor. They're never showing the camera to like around. You know, they're never showing us the panning it around or anything like that. The other thing is that humming and singing could be coming from like pipes and stuff. I know that sounds very weird. I just know from when I was younger, on my school field, there were metal poles, right, like for the fence around the perimeter of the school. And if the wind blew very hard, the pipes would like almost like blowing on the top of a bottle. There's like woo, and you could get different frequencies, and it could almost sound like a kid. That's what the humming sounded like. I'm not saying that's it. There was obviously the pipes around the hospital, but I don't know. I don't know. Very very weird. I'm thinking in the hospitals there are like pipes for oxygen and stuff, and maybe one of those pipes are like vibrating, and it's the frequency popping off of. I don't know. I'm going too deep with the debunk, bro. Sometimes you can go so far to try to explain something, but you actually going further away from the truth than actual. You know, you are creating the truth. So I don't know, guys.
Was posted by TikTok user The Truth 444. The video shows a tourist in Paris stopping at the storefront of the famous and very controversial brand Balenciaga. The woman notices something in the store window that is
Damn, bro, Balenciaga now is controversial. Ever since the thing with the kids, fuck, dude, they fucked up. They must fire their marketing team and shit right there, bro. Shame. That cost them everything. Like that was a big blow.
Truly disturbing.
Okay, people, tell me something. So this is a store in Paris. This is a man's store in Paris, and this is a mannequin that they say that they made this and put this in the store. This boy look like somebody dead and bomb. Look at his hand. Wait, I'm doing it through the hole. Look at the boy hands. Look, the hands.
I must say, it does look extremely real. Kind of reminds me of that horror movie House of Wax. I don't know if you guys ever watched that. It was one of the first horror movies I ever watched. I watched that movie I think I was like 8 years old, bro. I wasn't allowed to, but I snuck that movie. I watched it. It was hectic, dude. As an 8-year-old, it was hectic. Not now if you watch it's a bit lame, but kind of gave me the same vibes, bro. House of Wax vibes.
His hands is as real as mine.
The woman is freaked out by a mannequin that looks just a little bit too real.
Yeah, the hands look way too real. Hey, like why add imperfections to the hand like that? If you like what? Like even the fingers, everything looks a bit too real. But maybe it's based off like a model, you know, maybe a copy of a model. I heard of this other crazy story where it was it could maybe be the same place. But there was a lady that owned, I think it was a Balenciaga store. I could be extremely wrong. Don't take what I'm saying as fact. I could be putting this out of my ass. But there was a let's just say it was a clothing store. And it was one of these high-end clothing stores. And this lady, her husband cheated on her. And she basically told the husband, okay, we're not going to divorce. Now, these people, they're very wealthy and high ranking in society and stuff in the business world. And she basically told the husband, okay, bring your mistress in. And he did. And she was gone. And the next week or so, there was a new mannequin in front of the store. Just like this. That looked very real, like too real. And supposedly it was that person. And also like she had like a competitor that also wanted to open up a store near her or something. And same thing. And then there was like a mannequin that looked very similar to her that popped up also in the store. But yeah, this is the story, bro. I don't know if this is fact or fiction, but basically she kind of did the House of Wax technique, bro. She like embalmed these people and encased them in like a resin and basically what's the word, like taxidermied them and use them as real life like mannequins, dude. That's the story, bro. So and like I said, it's supposedly real. So who knows, bro? Maybe this is the one. Maybe this is the actual story. Yeah, we're
But
seeing
things are about
evidence.
to get even weirder.
As soon as it looks
Watch
at us.
closely.
If anybody have this guy missing, please. This is crazy. I've never seen anybody look so friggin' real. How you ever have this man in the store sit down? Look. Look at that. You see? This is friggin' crazy. Look in the guy eye. And them said they made this mannequin.
I swear he's
and
looking
put
more
clothes
at
on
us
him and
now.
have him sit down in the window. Look at the guy friggin' face. He's in Paris. If you know anyone that missing a black son, look like this, he's in Paris in the store in the window.
The mannequin suddenly appears to be looking directly at the woman. Viewers of the video are creeped out by the sudden change in position, and some even swear they could see the mannequin blinking. The video
I didn't see. I was actually waiting for it to blink. I did not see that. But the way that I don't know if it's just the angle at which she went down and then up again, kind of like she changed of angles. Because the thing was like looking, you know, at one direction and she switched up the camera angle. I don't know, but fuck that the way it was looking seemed that way. My cat's still on the side, tripping me out, dude.
Video gets a massive amount of attention as viewers begin to make wild claims that the multi-billion-dollar fashion brand Balenciaga has embalmed one of their models, and that the mannequin isn't a mannequin.
Well, that's what I was saying. I don't think it's... Actually, I don't know. But I don't know if they really are using real people as the mannequins, but what I originally said was that they're taking people and they're basing their mannequins off it. And they are a very wealthy company, so they're not just using the the normal mannequins, the plain, the white ones, the boring ones that all the other stores use. They're using the top tier ones, you know.
Is in fact a missing model by the name of Christopher Tyler. The claims become even stronger after Christopher Tyler seems to drop offline.
Okay, so now they're saying that the model for Balenciaga dropped offline.
He stops modeling, and mysteriously his Instagram account is suddenly set to private. People became so disturbed by the ultra-lifelike mannequin's resemblance to model Christopher Tyler that Chris had to actually post an Instagram live addressing that he was safe and actually very much alive.
Oh my god, bro. Okay, so it was just based off him. So I was right. They really did just base it off him.
I appreciate everybody concerned, but you know, you can't feed into whatever you see on the internet.
Nah, you a clone, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm a fake page. They clone me.
Bro, as a clone, I'm not gonna lie. His friends just made this shit worse, dude. People are gonna believe that shit one time.
Everything in the book. Everything in the book.
But all of this really doesn't explain why this creepy mannequin seems to stare at this tourist who gets too close.
I don't know.
The hospital visitor. This next creepy video was posted to the internet without a source. It is said that the video was taken by a patient in a hospital in Indonesia. Allegedly, he recorded the video to reassure his friends and family that he's safe and in good hands. But when he looks back at his own footage, he sees something so disturbing that he no longer feels safe at all.
I mean, if anything happens, you are...
A dark figure veiled in black can be seen watching over another patient.
Straight
now,
up Grim
that
Reaper.
on its own is not that scary, but the man recording the video claims that there was no one there at the time. He says that there was no dark figure.
Dude, that's like the classic Grim Reaper look. Classic. And like, where's this person looking? Because it doesn't seem like it's looking over here. I want to say it from now on, bro. It's like looking in space. Shit. I've heard stories of the Grim Reaper, like, and apparently a lot of people believe that it's real, especially some religions. They all think the Grim Reaper is legit an entity that's real, that guides you. It's like, it's not a bad thing to them. It's like an entity that guides you through to the afterlife and guides you through it. Whew. That's very creepy. You can tell, like, just how black that clothing is. It's so... Ugh.
Now, many viewers of the video have said that the eerie figure appears to be floating, and that they believe the apparition might be the Grim Reaper, patiently awaiting
Okay, there's nothing in that video that tells me that it's floating.
the patient's death. But I'll leave that up to you.
Well, guys, thank you so much. If you have made it to this part of the video, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button, guys. I'll catch you all tomorrow for another video. Bye. Cheers.